This Independence Day weekend, freedom is on our mind because we live in a country that affords us so many freedoms. The freedoms to assemble together here at the church whenever we want, without worry of governmental intrusion. We have the freedom of speaking our minds. We have the freedom to work, to play, to have a family or not. We have freedom, and freedom feels good. As we celebrate this Independence Day weekend, we are reminded that our freedoms, those freedoms that we cherish, didn't come for free. See, it was because of someone else's hard work, someone else's desire to give back, someone else's choice to make a sacrifice, that we have the freedoms we have today. That is true both as a nation and as Christians. See, as we celebrate political freedom this Independence Day weekend, we are also reminded of our spiritual freedom, our true freedom, the freedom of being freed from our past, the freedom of no longer being judged by who we were, but by who we are now, the freedom of having hope even in the face of dire circumstances, the freedom of knowing that no matter what happens, we are still loved by the creator of this universe. The freedom of knowing that even the worst that this world can throw at us, death, cannot overcome the love that we have been shown by Jesus. See, our spiritual freedom frees us from sin and gives us the hope of everlasting life. And it is that freedom that we celebrate each and every Sunday here at Groveport United Methodist. It is that freedom that gives us the hope in the face of adversity. It is that freedom that helps us to live lives that are full of joy, knowing that we are no longer slaves to sin, knowing that we are no longer alienated from God. All those spiritual freedoms we also remember this holiday weekend, and we know that those came at a cost as well. See, Jesus was willing to pay the cost for our freedom from sin, our freedom from death. He paid the price for us. In Paul's letter to the Galatians, he reminds Christians of the importance of taking their freedom seriously, of not using our freedom as a weapon against others, but using our freedom to help build the kingdom of God right here on earth. That we are to use our freedom to defend the weak. We are to use our freedom to help those in need. We are to use our freedom to build one another up. We are to use our freedom to make this world a better place, to love others as we have been loved. So, my friends, as we celebrate this Independence Day weekend, as we are out enjoying the beautiful weather, as we are grilling hot dogs and hamburgers with family and friends, I invite you to remember your freedoms and to celebrate by using your freedoms for good, to make this world a better place. Whether those are your political freedoms or your spiritual freedoms, we need to use the freedom we have to help make this world more like the kingdom of God. Have a great weekend. I will see each and every one of you next Sunday. I hope you had a great 4th of July celebration. Take care. God bless.